All right, let's go to round two. Sorry, I'm gonna have to break the video up into two parts. I usually try to keep it as one. All right, it's a keep. I would like to draw one of my two drops. The 3-1 would be ideal. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. You know, sometimes Magic is a simple game. So, nothing. Okay, let's get in there. Gideon's Reproach is not in the set. There's a sorcery speed 2 mana white destroy target tapped creature that actually works with Stag very well because Stag, when it attacks, tabs down a creature. Okay, so let's see. I could Tectonic Rift, destroy my opponent's planes. I don't think that's terrible. I mean, my opponent can still block and trade, but this is pretty mana efficient, and I'm slowing my opponent down. Okay, trades. Okay. I think we're still gonna run out Angel now. It's not, I guess, I'd like to have more creatures on board, but it's still getting in 3 points of damage every turn. So I don't mind that. And if my opponent attacks, I'm probably not even blocking. No attacks. Okay. Excellent. Stag. I'm gonna keep Stone Quarry in my hand in case my opponent has the Spectre. Let's get in there. I have a feeling we might get Spored. Strangling Spored. Let's see. Nope. Okay. I'll keep up a shock that I don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Stone Quarry in hand. It's not gonna help me against Mind Rot, but this is not terrible. I can tap it down. It's a flyer. I can tap it down and get in there. So this is still actually very good for me. So actually, yeah, I think I will kill it. I don't want it to make flyers, and I just want to keep getting in. So this puts my opponent on 1 turn clock. After this, if he can't find some answers, it's going to be pretty tough to come back. So, I mean, even if he has a removal spell, he's still taking a lot. That's why Stag is so good. So we're playing against a life gain deck. He's got flyers, so Tectonic Rift is kind of worse. Yeah. The point of this card is it's supposed to let you get in a clean attack, and if he's got flyers, then that's not happening, so it's not very good. Johnny's last stand may not be terrible if we're on the draw, because we're more likely to be blocking in that scenario. By the way, I think I can loot. Can I loot Johnny's last stand with my Dismissive Pyromancer. Let me read how that card works. Give me a second. So it says, Johnny's Last Stand says, whenever a spell or ability your opponent controls causes you to discard, not when an ability you control causes you to discard. So not quite the meal ticket, but I think it's still decent. You're more likely to be blocking on the draw. Okay. I see what you're doing. It's actually a very good card against us. Like, part of what my deck is trying to do is just kill my opponent very fast. And this thing will draw him, 7, 8 life minimum. You can cash it in for something. Nothing. All right. Let's go Dismissive Pyromancer. And then we can maybe go like Ogre into Electrify and start beats. Ooh, we're going to have to kill that Johnny Pridemate now. I guess I can get it with Electrify next turn. So the problem is if he's got that -1/-1 spell that gains you a life, he'll kind of counterspell my Banefire. We haven't seen it in this deck, it's an uncommon. That's one reason not to play Banefire right now. I could just go, honestly, I could just attack with Dismissive Pyromancer. I don't think he's going to block. Then I can play Ogre, and then I can maybe set up like a strong attack with Drill Master. Not sure. All right, let's just attack here, see what my opponent does. Maybe he'll trade, but I don't think he will. I think that card is worth way more to him alive than dead. So we'll play Ogre because this thing hits hard. And then gains a life. This thing becomes a 3/3. I'm guessing he's going to keep him back. Okay. All right. Attacks? No attacks. All right, so so let's play Cavalry Drill Master. Give Ogre +2/+1 in first strike. So this thing's gonna hit hard. And I'm actually gonna attack with both because I have Sure Strike. So in case my opponent throws something in front of Dismissive Pyromancer, like probably one of the knights, I will play my first strike card. It's kind of terrible, but next turn, I mean, the risk I'm taking now is if my opponent has another way to gain life this turn, then this thing becomes a 5/5, and it's going to be very difficult to kill. So maybe it was a mistake. Like if he gains life right now, like if he plays that stupid Dwarven Priest, okay, I'm glad he didn't do that. He's still getting a 2-for-1. He's killing my Drill Master. So that's definitely painful. Yeah, it's a good attack. It's a good attack. My opponent's gaining so much life that he's now essentially ahead on the race, gaining life every turn. So let's see. Guess I just electrify now. And fortunately, I got to hang back. I mean, the way I win this game is just value off Dismissive Pyromancer. That fountain, man, it's really gonna do a lot of harm. No! All right, we have Banefire. We have an answer for it. We have an answer for it, unless he's got that card that lets you. Actually, no. I'm going to block the Skeleton because after we kill the Valiant Knight, that thing's going to become a 2/2. So let's block like this. All right, so let's just do it. I don't want the damage to be prevented somehow. I don't think there's anything that prevents damage. Okay, and let's pass. So now hopefully I can loot away some lands I don't need and just grind my opponent out. He may even cash in Fountain of Renewal at some point. I don't think he needed to do that in that spot. I really don't. Because he's got, I mean, if he finds his stupid Blood Baron, he's going to start making flying bats at return, and that's nothing to scoff at. Oof, that's strong. So I need like a good blocker. All right. Yeah. It's a blocker. I mean, I'm taking 4, but it's something. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't do it. Okay, that sucks. So now, do I have to jump? I take 6, go to 3. All right. I can't jump quite yet. I go to 3. You got something else? Are you kidding me? Oh my lord. Okay, I don't want to show him Siegebreaker. All right, this is definitely a tough matchup. So didn't have as many flyers. We didn't see a single flyer this time. Yeah. So maybe like Novice Knight. I mean, we're going to be on the play. I don't think Novice Knight is good. I'd have to squeeze in like a Marauder's Axe, and even then, it's just mediocre. It really can't attack. No, it's actually terrible, right? 1 enchantment for it with 3 stags. That's not what we want to be doing. We don't want a Fiery Finish. I don't think we want a Tectonic. What did we put in for Tectonic Rift? We put in a Johnny's Last Stand. Yeah, let's take it out. Let's put Tectonic Rift in again. Okay. This is actually very good. If I can find another land, we can maybe just overrun opponent. Okay. So if we get a land next turn, I guess we can destroy a swamp. He needs double black for Mare. Okay. No, I think I'm just going to run another Ogre out. It's going to be more effective. The Mare doesn't kill Ogres. The Mare kills X1s, and I don't really have any X1s. I have 1, I think. Well, no, I have 2. I have the red 2-1 that deals damage, the Wizard, and I also have the white creature that gives +2/0 in first strike. All right, I'm going for it. That way, like with Sure Strike and Banefire, opponent's really close to dead. I mean, I can even go, if I get a mountain, I can go Gutter Snipe, Sure Strike, get him down to 2 and just finish him off. Yeah, that's good. I really just need to attack with 1. So unless he gains life, he's dead because I got him dead with Banefire. So right now I'm dealing 4. So if he plays something that gains life, I would need a land for lethal. Actually, no, because Gutter Snipe, never mind. Gutter Snipe deals 2. We're good. I think we're good. Even if he gains life, yeah, no problem. Player, Johnny Pridemate, gains 3 life. So 7, 2. I need a land, and then it's Xaxes. You're attacking. So whenever Shield Mirror becomes a target, not the player. So I can target a player and he's not going to gain life. All right, so let's see. 5/2 cast. Gutter Snipe, Banefire combo. Game. All right, on to the finals. That was pretty cool. Didn't really make any mistakes. I'm happy. First match we were terribly misclicking. See you in the finals. So before we go to the finals, just a final look. I still think we're better off with Tectonic Rift, with 3 ogres, 3 stags, Pegasus coursers. We want to win by like turn 6, turn 7 at the latest. We don't really want to go to a long game, so I think this is okay. It's been working well so far, so no need to change anything. Yeah, dog seems to be, as always, unhappy about something. Ooh, got him all this. Ouch. I mean, I have 3 2-drops and 2 3-drops, and I do have 17 lands, but I still got a mulligan. Yeah, this is better. Because it's not the type of opening hand that's like guaranteeing you a win by any stretch of the imagination. It'll get me some early damage in, but it's not like, it's not a hand that I'm confident winning with. So we scryed a land to the bottom, found another land. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 lands left. We're 1 and 3 to draw non-lands. Not now, though. All right. Deal 2. Departed Deckhand is just an excellent card. And it's not a spell or ability, it's just a spell. So you can't like use something like a Icy Manipulator or even Siegebreaker's ability on it. You need to cast an actual spell. Like you can kill it with a combat trick, like I can cast my Sure Strike and it dies. In fact, I don't really think there's any way to save it other than a counterspell. So okay. That's a card begging to be shocked. So I'm not going to double block. I think I have to kind of just attack, maybe race somehow, but it's going to be very difficult. I would need a stag next turn to start doing something. like stag, haste into siegebreaker, haste into angel is something that can help us. But right now we're taking 5 a turn, and depending on what, like if my opponent plays just a divination, we might be all right. But nothing, huh? So, all right, that tells me most likely he's got Bone to Ashes. So I'm not gonna, I mean, I'm gonna make my opponent think I'm playing around it. I'm not actually playing around it. I don't have anything I can cast. But it looks like a Bone to Ashes. It's an excellent uncommon. Counter target creature spell, draw a card. So I'm hoping he makes a play here. Now we're just kind of hanging out and trading 3 damage for 5 damage. I see. Hey, it's a good plan. I mean, he doesn't need to do anything. See, it sucks. He's just keeping it up. So it's gonna get counterspelled. I'm like 90% certain it's gonna get counterspelled, and it's gonna be Bone to Ash. But it's not like I'm doing anything else. I need to get it out of his hand now. Does he have a lightning strike? Does he just want to kill it with a lightning strike? Is that what he's telling me? Have I become too pessimistic over a few years of playing MTG? Yeah, thought so. Thought so. So basically he did that because he wanted to take one last damage. He wanted me to tap my motivator and not attack with it. All right, well, now I'm in trouble. I'm gonna make him show it. Okay, so I was almost right. It's just a regular counterspell. So difficult deck to beat. We're playing against like red-blue spells. So he's got bounce. He's got counter spells. What can we do against this? I don't think we have a good Marauder's Axe is definitely not under consideration. I think we keep it the same, right? Tectonic Rift. I mean, if I lose, I'm still posting the video. I think the deck did a good job. This is as good of an opening hand as we can ask for, honestly. The only thing this is missing is like Pegasus Corsair. So fingers crossed. Let's see what we can do. Okay. This thing can't block, right? Oh, it can block? For some reason, I thought it can block. So it's probably gonna trade for Ogre. Not the best. We're trading a 2-drop for a 3-drop, but we want to maintain the pressure. And I'd rather save Banefire for a more problematic creature. And we're continuing to get in some damage here. Yep. That makes sense. Pass. So if he plays a counterspell, oh, he missed a line drop. Do we actually have a chance in hell now? Hold it. Hold it. Yes. Yeah, even the dog is celebrating. No, 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 no. Why? That's not the worst. I'd rather he use that than a counterspell, for example, because then he's kind of down a card and I'm not up a card, but I'm like even on cards. If that makes sense. Okay. Yes. Ouch. Well, it's not how I like to win, but given how scary, freakishly scary our opponent's deck is, like we were helpless last round. Don't tell me you have some. You have some scatter. Don't slow roll me, dude. Don't slow roll me. Don't slow roll me, bro. All right, I'm closing the window. This dog is out of control. Okay. So haste. All right, now, this is kind of a first for me. I don't think I've dealt with something like that yet. Back to back disperses on a 3-drop. All right, all right. Man. Let's try it again. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? What? How many of these does he have? If I can get a land, I can go Courser and Ogre, but I can only give one of them haste. So depending on what blocker my opponent plays or what he does, again, he's missing land drops. All right, so he didn't even want to continue. And it's good that he's showing me his hand. So mirror image, he could blow himself out with mirror image if I have electrify open. We need to keep that in mind that he has it. Snapping Drake, Lightning Mare, cannot be blocked by blue creature, so it's not a huge threat against me. Scary deck. Opponent's got a scary deck. I don't think we're making any changes. This is a little bit worse now, since we're not gonna be. We're most likely gonna be on the draw, not on the play, and this is much worse on the draw. I also feel like Johnny's last stand is not going to do anything. He's got so much bounce. I'm not even going to have a chance for my creatures to die. So I think we got to go all in. It's all in or nothing. And if he's having mana problems and, potentially that maybe he's running like 16 lands or something, I could take advantage of that. It's very speculative, of course, but I just don't feel that Johnny's last stand is going to give me any significant advantage in that spot. I'll keep this. Not an exciting opening hand, but it's an even distribution between spells and lands, and at some point we should be able to draw planes because we got plenty of them. And if we don't, we got like 2 red 2-drops and a bunch of red 3-drops. Okay. It's a bit awkward. I still don't want to trade 1 damage for 2 damage, so I just hang back. It's pretty bad, but I'm not doing much else. Let's just pass. I'm also definitely not trying to save my creature with a sure strike into open mana and 3 copies of Disperse. Surge Mare is not scary. No attacks. Okay. Planes? Planes? Maybe? All right. So if he wants to start pumping mana into this, so I guess it would trade for like it would. Pegasus Courser would either block it or trade with it if he wants to pump 4 mana. I guess I'll keep Courser back. I don't have good attacks in this spot. So let's see, Snapping Drake maybe. Ah, so you're attacking. I'll block with the Courser. All right, so this becomes like a 4-1 if he pumps it twice, and they bounce if he pumps it once. So you would need to have like a combat trick or something. But I don't want to give him a free loot, so I'm definitely blocking. Let's at least get some value out of this guy before he dies. Just for the moral satisfaction, right? Is that so much to ask for? Again, I'm not gonna unless he plays a creature pre-combat. I'm not gonna do the block with my Corsair and sure strike thing. That's kind of silly. I'm virtually guaranteed to be blown out by 3 copies of this person. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's gonna just bounce my Siege Breaker. So maybe for that reason, it's better to trade Angel, give my Pegasus Vigilance +2/+2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just play Angel for that. At least this way I get 2 damage in. He can counterspell, of course. Yeah, all right. This is not looking pretty. I need to hope that he just runs out of cards here and runs out of action. But even if he's got 1 disperse, he's dealing 4 a turn, and it's going to be difficult for me to get a blocker on board. I may have to risk it. He's got 3 goblins, and my Corsair's dead. All right, so that's pretty much game. And that is pretty much game, ladies and gentlemen. We did our best. We really did our best. But opponent's deck is really good. Only, I guess, by the way, that card we passed that says destroy all creatures, it would have been really good right about now. But again, the odds of us drawing it and... All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. 2-1's not terrible, and I'll have more content for you soon. Thanks for watching.